I sound like a hoe!
Well, what will we have here? The Ice Princess herself.
Huh? They know who I am.
Okay, look, they use the same...
They're reusing them.
They reuse the same models over and over again, and so I think that they're, like, the same people, but they're not.
I didn't think it was true.
Cursed for her cold-heartedness.
Has to be expected.
You remember who I am, and yet you still treat me like this.
Well, you aren't really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, Goyle. Everyone, please, you shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense.
I cannot believe that. Not when the people Parfait is referring to simply smirk and shrug as I meet their gazes. What is this place?
Well, welcome to the Merchant Tavern, a home for those with the fairy tale curse.
You make it sound like some kind of holiday house.
Don't ruin my moment, Delora.
Martian Tavern?
The Martian was built 3 years ago, and the number of cursed in Angiel continued to rise. The goal is to gather those affected so they might help each other break their curse. Of course, I am also here to provide help as necessary. Only the cursed and those allied with our cause can stay here. The evil and the wicked can never find this place.
Most of the people here are cursed. How come these people remember who I am?
The cursed are not affected by the conditions of someone else's curse. Your condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. But because these people here are cursed, they still remember your title.
It goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected.
Come, princess, let me introduce you to the few boarders we have at the Martian.
Parfait beckons the serving girl over.
This is Anise. She helps out in the Martian and does most of the cooking. Yes, she does the cooking. Yes, she does the cleaning. Yes, she keeps the nana real sweet eating. Ooh!
I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology.
Miss Delora, what are you talking about?
Don't you worry your sweet little head over it. You don't remember what this ice princess did to you.
Huh?
I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not befit a palace maid. I only did what was necessary.
Well, it's nice to meet you, princess. I'm Anise Willow. I hope we get along.
Really? This is how you're going to start doing good? I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Please, you two, no fighting.
I hold my tongue as Parfait leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. They are faces I've seen in the palace before.
Ah.
This is...
Jurian Valiente and Garland Belrot.
Huh. Which one is Jurian?
I think Jurian is the girl.
How did you know?
Both of you were in the Order of Caldera.
That's right.
They were two of Sir Alcaster's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently it was because they acted against Sir Alcaster's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here?
We help the fairies.
They and Anise are exceptions and are allowed in the tavern without the curse. Jurian and Garland lend us their strength to help protect the Martian.
Protect? From the witches. They do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken. And what about you? I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part.
Remember, not all witches are evil.
Your curse is a test. a test. Originally, the wicked were cursed so that they could learn to change. Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I really am only trying to help you. I don't need you to show me how to change, I just want my life back. Well, to do that, you'll have to break your curse.
Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse.
Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch the princess try to be friendly.
We have to do work to do, Delora.
Fine. Try not to make any more enemies, Princess. The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. Now that I'm alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust, contempt, as if I am the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in the Martian in the first place. Make friends. All I've ever had are my dolls. I've never needed friends. I will break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Jurian and Garland place themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man.
You know the rules. What happened in the past stays in the past. No one is allowed to harm anyone else in the margin. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here. No matter. The Ice Princess will get what's coming to her.
He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again.
Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone here.
Jurian's tone is cold and firm. There is no doubt that she means what she says. So these are the great knights of the Order of Caldera. The Martian begins to settle down, and everyone eventually goes back to their conversations and meals. I walk toward an empty table, realizing that I'm being deliberately ignored. I become immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. Somehow, when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life, how did this happen? The only people who treated me with any respect were Anise, Jurian, and Garland. Is it because they cannot remember who I am? Maybe being in the Martian is not such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds. How am I supposed to complete 3 when I do not know if I can even accomplish 1?
May I join you?
I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. Her beauty still manages to take my breath away. What is she doing here? You were in the toy shop.
Yes. I was there picking up some items for a friend. I am humbled that you still remember me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Karma, and God do I sparkle.
Your name is Karma.
A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no? Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away.
Oh, you are that magician boy.
Boy? Oh, how appropriate. Boy. Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours. You would hit a lady. How savage. Anyway, I'm Waltz Cresswell. I have the Neverland.
Oh, I knew it!
What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse?
Does everyone share what their curse is?
And we talk about it freely in the margin. The whole point is helping each other break our curses, after all. Hard to do that if we keep our fairy tales quiet.
He pauses, then narrows his eyes slightly.
Well, some people keep their fairy tales a secret.
He eyes
Some
Karma
people.
briefly, cocking an eyebrow.
Some people!
The smile never leaves Karma's face. Has anyone managed to break their curse?
I've been told that a few have.
A few. That's not very reassuring.
Well, at least the curses can be broken.
I cannot particularly say that reassures me either.
What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? You can talk to us about it. Tell us what it is.
Cinderella.
Oh goodness, Cinderella. And that explains the nature of your curse, only it's been reversed, hasn't it? Riches to rags.
That's one way of putting it.
Karma, you're not helping. You really are better off ignoring him, Princess. He mostly speaks nonsense.
He?
Oh.
Princess?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye! We're
Parfait.
just gonna drop that bomb and leave.
Parfait's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again.
May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well.
Oh, Rod!
Hey, bro! Rod.
So you really are cursed.
I was the one that gave Sebby to Rod, so that he still had some way to voice his opinion.
You know what this fucking kid looks like?
Hmm?
He looks like Alois from Black Butler, the second season.
Oh, yeah, he kinda does.
I've been looking at this kid, I'm like, what the fuck is up with this kid? Like, he looks so familiar.
Sebby.
It's nice to meet you, Princess.
Sebby's voice changes when it greets me. The tone it uses is lower whenever it speaks for Rod.
Oh.
Perhaps... Perhaps that is what Rod's voice actually sounds like? Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean...
The mermaid's curse.
What?
That is my curse.
Rod has been mute all this time because he is cursed? Does everyone else know?
Obviously. They're my family.
Even the king?
He knows as well.
So I'm the only one you never told.
I didn't think you'd particularly care either way. I didn't think you'd particularly care either way. I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it as normal as I can without just sounding like a fucking hoe.
Relax.
I sound like a hoe.
He is not not wrong.
What? What?
He is not wrong. Yet I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here?
I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That is why he comes to the margin from time to time.
I don't even want. Ugh. Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembered you.
It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder. How are things in the palace?
Livelier. Happier.
Happier?
I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it's a good thing you aren't a princess anymore.
I had always thought Rod didn't care about me regardless, but this is the truth. So this is how you truly feel. So I have to be cursed for you to open up about how you truly feel.
The only reason I didn't say anything earlier was because Emily didn't want me to. I'm happier too, now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore. I'm going to return to the palace now.
I'm gone, and they're all happier.
Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you.
Even the king. What did I expect?
Oh.
Why did you bring me here? The people in the Martian, they...
I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry.
You knew how they felt about me.
How?
What have I ever done to them?
Now isn't the right time to explain.
When will it ever be the right time?
So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, Elion.
Ugh. Has the prince already left?
Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse.
Did I miss something?
No.
Right. Maybe the fairy is right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. Well, Parfait, I think it's time we get down to business.
You defeat the Huns.
What should we do with her? What are you talking about now? You, of course. You've got nowhere to go, right? She is right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shiver. I will do anything so long as I don't have to go back there.
The princess can stay at the Martian with me and the rest of my boarders.
I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like.
But you'll have to work in exchange for a room.
I celebrated too soon.
Same.
What?
Magic has its limitations just like anything else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The Martian doesn't attract many customers since only the cursed and a few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed, and my funds are tight.
I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke?
Ha!
Ouch! Even the Ice Princess can tell. And yet you still take people in? That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault.
I'm told suffocating beneath my dish will be what kills me.
Same! Why don't you just leave? I assume you make enough to take care of yourself.
Leave someone who's in need of help? I could never!
And that, princess, is how goodness works. How goodness works.
It's not as if I accept freeloaders. All my boarders help me run the Martian and do errands.
The princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'll be useful.
If karma can be useful, anyone can.
I have yet to see karma be anything but useless.
Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out.
It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes. Do I even have a choice? I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy. Nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comforts at home. I miss my dolls.
Lady Parfait!
I sit up immediately. What is going on?